Welcome to Good Energy. We report on tennis. Good Energy reporting on tennis. In case you missed it, guys, Tokyo, Japan, Naomi Osaka defending her championship. That is correct, from 2019. That's the year she won the Australian Open, taking on Daria Saville, who's had an amazing run this year. She started the year, literally as high as ranked 600 in the nation. She's up to top 50 now, and she's defeated a couple top 10 players on the year. That's right, Ons Jabeur, Jessica Pegula. And listen, guys, Good Energy reporting. In case you've ever watched the major news networks and they report on a story and they're unable to use video, they use images. That's because they don't have the legal permission to use that live video. That's correct, because it's copyrighted material. So I have over 1,200 videos on my channel that are all monetized, that I make revenue from. Therefore, we cannot use the live video. Nonetheless, if you are intelligent about the topic and situation, you understand that. If you are not privy to how this works, then you will not understand that. Sometimes, you have to speak to people on their intelligence level, because people, they'll comment, and trust me, I have over 400 comments that are blocked and unapproved because people don't understand this type of stuff. But nonetheless, guys, from the Tokyo, Japan Open, the winner of this match would take on Beatrice Haddad, and it would immediately be Naomi Osaka after the second service game. And listen, Naomi was the lock to win the first set, and the reality here is she came out guns blazing. The fans, the crowd were behind Naomi Osaka 100%. And listen, Naomi, she looked really good. Her serve, her ground strokes were powerful. Her movement looked really good. Daria is a defensive player. And look, if you watch the pre-game interview and the breakdown I gave you guys, I said very clearly, this is a tailor-made matchup for Osaka. Daria is a defensive player. She's going to keep balls in play. She's going to give Osaka plenty of opportunities to hit balls. Tailor-made matchup, hand-picked opponent for Osaka to get into the second round. Anyone that knows tennis knows that this matchup was cherry-picked for Osaka to win. But we would not get past the second service game because Daria Saville went down immediately with an injury, and it looked very, very serious. She was crying. You could see her, well, not really crying, but her eyes started to water. And the reality here is, I thought it was a serious injury that she would have to be carted off the court. I mean, the way she went down, it's at first when I saw it, I said, where was she injured at? I couldn't really see an injury. It just looked like a routine overhead volley. I couldn't see how she could injure herself because she wasn't cutting or anything. It's not like it was a sudden change of movement. It's just a overhead volley straightforward. But nonetheless, she went down. She was injured. Everyone ran over to her aid, and she got to the sideline. She did some knee exercises, and I thought she was actually going to go back out there and play. I said, wow, this is like in Washington, D.C., when she was down to Kaya Kanepi, and then she got injured, and then I thought, hey, she's not going to be able to finish. She's been injured a lot. She's been retiring a lot from matches. And I said, hey, well, maybe she'll give it a go. But no, she retired. She cannot continue. And Naomi Osaka advances. This is the point after the physio was called where she was doing some knee stretches and some knee exercises. And she was doing them at full speed. I'm like, okay, she's no big deal. She's not injured. She's going to return. But she kind of joked to Osaka and said, look, I had one knee injury before. I'm not going to risk it. So that's very understandable. Daria Saville does not continue. She retires. Naomi Osaka advances to the next round. She's going to face Beatrice Haddad in what's going to be a very tough match for Osaka. I would love to see her get the reps and the games in because Beatrice has been playing a lot of tennis. The last couple of years, Beatrice has well over 100 matches, and she's in form. She's fit. So that's going to be a match I'll be looking forward to. But Naomi Osaka, just thanking her Japanese fans and everyone worldwide for the support through this tough time that she's been through as well. And Naomi Osaka's a great woman, great person. She just said, She dedicated most of the interview to Daria, just wishing her, if she is injured, a speedy recovery and just wishing her well. But this is Good Energy reporting. Naomi and Beatrice said, Dad, we will bring that coverage to you live tomorrow, and I will have a prediction for it. Stay tuned.